Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other week in my Snapchat Q&A I was sporting a red eye with a nude lip and you guys were really up for me filming a makeup tutorial on that look. I also posted it to Instagram and loads of you guys were asking me to film it. So that is what I've done for you today. Some of the products that I've used are different just because I wanted to make this video a full face of my current favourites. I've seen a few of those videos on YouTube and I've just absolutely been loving watching them. I think it's so nice just to see somebody actually applying their favourite product so you can see it in action. It's just a really nice take on a favourites video, so that is what I've done for you today. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, by the way, or if you're new here, I would love it if you subscribed and hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And let's get straight into this makeup look. So as always, I've done my eyebrows off camera. If you guys would like me to do like a full eyebrow routine video, then leave me a comment down below because I'm thinking of doing one. If you want to see one, it literally takes me like 15 minutes to do my brows, which is why I don't do them on camera, and also I can never get the angle. So actually no, I won't promise a video, but let me know anyway. I always use the same products to do them, so yeah, if you want to see a routine, I'll do one. I've just started by putting a little bit of the Glossier rosebalm.com on my lips. It is my favourite lip balm at the moment. I do actually have 10% off your first Glossier order as well. I'll leave that in the description box. So for primer, my favourite one at the moment is the Cover FX Calming Primer. This is amazing if you have sensitive skin or reactive skin. It's just really soothing and I really like it, and it doesn't sit heavy on your skin or anything. It doesn't feel silicone-y or anything. I don't think it has any silicone in, does it? No, I don't think it does. It says that this is good for people with rosacea though, and sensitive and irritated skin, and yeah, I've just really been liking it. I haven't really been wearing tan a lot at the minute, which is weird for me, but I've just been liking that like pale sort of dewy look. I think it's really nice for winter time. And I was sent a sample of the new Diego Dalla Palma foundation a few weeks ago. This is the Geisha Lift foundation, right? And I think they're going to send me over a full size of this. They sent me over, is this the right shade? Yeah, they sent me over a few shades to like colour match myself, and I am using the shade 222, which I really like. So I think I'm going to be sent a full size of this, but I couldn't wait to get the full size to show you this because honestly, it is my favourite foundation of the moment. It's just so gorgeous. It provides a really high coverage. Well, I'd say actually medium to buildable, but I do wear quite a bit, so for me it's high coverage. And I'm just going to use my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush to blend this in. But I just really like this. It's so light, even though it provides a lot of coverage. Oh, I've got this horrible crack in the corner of my lip. How vile does that look? It's because my skin is so dry at the moment. Honestly, this weather is doing me no favours whatsoever. But yeah, it just blends in so nicely. It's not heavy, it's not cakey, and it's supposed to give you a natural look, right? Which it really does, but like I said, it provides quite a bit of coverage and I'm just really loving it. It lasts all day. I don't need to powder throughout the day when I use this, and I just think it's pretty fabulous, really. And you've seen me use this concealer quite a few times now. It's just the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's my favourite concealer just for every day. It's quite hydrating, but I don't know, it provides good coverage. It doesn't go cakey or anything. I just really like it. Mine is in the shade light medium, and I like this for under the eyes as well because it doesn't crease. Guys, by the way, I'm so hormonal today. My period's due soon, and you know when you just feel like you're on the verge of crying? I'm getting more and more emotional as I get older, you know, it's really weird. I never used to be emotional when I was younger. Honestly, I saw earlier that J.K. Rowling is the first billionaire to lose her billionaire status because of giving to charity, and I was like, that is so lovely. Like, more people in the world need to be like that. It was just the loveliest thing. I swear to God, I teared up. That woman is just amazing. Like, to create Harry Potter and then also to be such a lovely person. I mean, I think she was sent by angels. So for my powder at the moment, I'm switching between this, which is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and my RCMA No Colour Powder, but I've been reaching for this a little bit more often. I'm just going to apply this with the F35 tapered highlighter brush. All of the brushes that I use will be in the description box as always. I just really like this brush for applying powder. I've mentioned before, but I just find it so much easier than using a big powder brush because I can just apply the powder exactly where I want it, like down my T-zone and underneath my eyes and stuff, and then I can still keep a little bit of a glow on my cheeks. My current favourite bronzer is the Ultra Americano bronzer. This is covered in RCMA no colour powder. This is what I don't like about that powder. It just kind of goes everywhere when I keep it in my makeup bag and stuff because of the whole lid thing. I don't know. This bronzer is so nice. It just has little kind of reflective shimmers in, but nothing that you can actually see on your skin. So it just gives you such a lovely awake sort of look while bronzing you up a little bit, and it's not too dark either. And I just kind of bring it down to where I would contour as well. Bring it down my jaw a bit down my nose, and yeah, just to warm my face up. My favourite blush at the moment is this one. It's the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. It's just got a gorgeous shimmer in it, and usually I don't like blushes which have shimmer in. They can kind of pick up texture, but this one really doesn't. It's just gorgeous. Gives you such a lovely sheen to your cheeks, and the colour is just beautiful. And I just put a little bit, literally the tiniest bit on the end of my nose, and I think it gives you a really nice, I don't know, just kind of fresh face, like I've just been out in the cold kind of look. So when I created this eye look in my Q&A video, I used the Too Faced Natural Love palette. Now that palette is £53, which I think is quite expensive for a palette. It is worth it, mind. I mean, the colours are amazing. They're Too Faced, so they're great quality, and also there's a lot of colours in that palette. But also, I just wanted to use one that was a bit more affordable because that palette isn't a favourite for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Morphe 35OM. I know everyone's been using the 3502 at the minute. I don't actually have that palette, but this is a favourite for me. I love it so much. It's basically the matte version of the 35O palette, and I'm a big lover of matte eyeshadow, so I'm going to use this one. This palette's a lot more affordable. It's like £23, I think, on Beauty Bay. I'll link it down below anyway, along with all of the rest of the products. But this eye look is honestly so simple. It really doesn't take too long at all, and you don't have to be precise with it, which is why I kind of like doing it. But I basically go in with like an orangey sort of crease colour, so I'm going to go in with this one today. This is honestly one of my favourite palettes for doing red eye looks, and you guys know I like my reds. I say that all the time, don't I? But I really do. I'm just using my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of put this all over my crease and a little bit above it, just really quickly. There's no need for any precision here, and I bring that quite far into my corner as well. And then I just use the same brush to apply some to my lower lash line. I don't personally mind my eyeshadow coming down quite far, and I just think it makes your eyes look a bit bigger as well. Next, I'm going to use this gorgeous kind of deep red shade. I think it's so pretty, and I'm just going to use my E55 eye shading brush. Oh wow, okay. I put quite a lot on here. This brush honestly packs on so much shadow. Like, it really depends on your brushes that you're using, like what kind of finish you're gonna get, especially when you're actually placing shadow onto your lid. This brush packs on so much because it's so dense. And then I'll just bring whatever's left on the brush really lightly under my lower lash line, so it just creates like a little bit of a red smoke. And then I'm just using the same blending brush that I used before just to blend those two colours in together. I haven't put any more product on this brush, so I'm gonna put a little bit of a mix of these two shades into my crease. You can use more of like a tapered, more precise blending brush for this, but I'm literally just gonna use the same one, mostly because I actually can't find my smaller tapered blending brush, but this will do, it's fine. I just want it literally in the crease of my eye. I kind of bring it down onto my lash line as well, just to kind of blend it into the red a bit. I've just mixed those same two colours and I'm bringing it onto my lower lash line with a pencil brush. I'm just going to do a quick little cat flick using my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, which is just the black shade. Honestly, I hate doing this on camera. The pressure is real. This liner is honestly amazing though, because the nib is quite thin so you can get a really precise line, but it's not dry at all, so it doesn't drag on your lid. For my waterline, I'm just going to use the Rimmel Scandalise. Whoa, don't poke yourself in the eye, Kate. The Rimmel Scandalise Kohl Kajal in black. Basically, any kohl liner will do. I'm really not fussy about kohl liners. I feel like they pretty much all do the exact same job. I'm going to put on a little bit of the Ofra Barley highlight. I'm using the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter. This is the F3. This looks absolutely gorgeous when you've got a tan, by the way, as well. Like, it looks nice on pale skin, but when you've got a tan, this is the one. This is not like a blinding highlight. It's kind of like somewhere in between. It's like really glowy and nice, but it's not as intense as Rodeo Drive, which is my absolute holy grail. Like, Barley is a favourite. Rodeo Drive is disgusting, the amount I've used it. I'm going to go over that with a tiny little bit of Rodeo Drive just on the high points of my cheekbones. I also love using Rodeo Drive on my brow bone and my inner corners as well instead of an eyeshadow. I just think it's like the perfect brow bone highlight, especially with a red eye. The gold just goes so nicely with it. Like, look at that. I just love it. I'm just going to use MAC Whirl Lip Pencil to line my lips. This and Soar are my favourites, but this is absolutely gorgeous if you're wearing a nude lip. It's so nice. So the lipstick that I used in my Q&A video was this one. It's the Ofra Liquid Lipstick in Bel Air. I love Ofra's liquid lipsticks. They're amazing, and this shade is gorgeous, although it's ever so slightly drying. I don't find any of their other liquid lipsticks drying. I actually find the opposite. Like, they're really nice and comfortable on the lips, but this particular one doesn't wear that well. And when I posted a picture of that look on Instagram, my friend Raven commented on it and she was like, this would look so nice with a glossy lip, and I was like, yeah, it would look really nice with a glossy lip. So I'm going to use this full-on lip cream by Buxom. This is in the shade Blushing Margarita. It actually comes in this set, which is the Plump Gone Wild set. If you watched my last video, which was a haul, you will have seen this, but it also contains Sandy, which I have in full size, which I've been using, and I absolutely love it. This is one of their full-on lip polishers, and it's basically just a plumping gloss, and it's peachy and it's gorgeous. So yeah, it comes in this set in like mini size as well, and you also get a little lipstick in there as well, but you can buy these separately. But yeah, I just think this is so pretty. It's got like an ever so slightly nude peachy sheen, and it's plumping as well, which is always a bonus. I mean, I probably don't need that these days. Got my lips done, but hey, bit of extra plump doesn't go amiss. And honestly, Buxom's lip products are amazing. They're so comfortable on your lips. They're not sticky. They're just, oh, they're just really nice. And yeah, I am feeling this lip. I really like it. I think it goes so nicely with the eye. Okay, I totally forgot to mention the fact that I put lashes on. Oh my word, so these are the lashes that you see me wearing in every single video and pretty much every single Instagram post. They are not only a favourite, they're literally my holy grail at the minute. I love them so much. So these are the House of Lashes Iconic Light Lashes. I love these. Honestly, the ones I've got on right now, this probably sounds minging, but I've probably worn them about 30 times. Like, you can get so many wears out of these, and they're not that expensive. They're like £15 pounds. I think they're about £14. And I also use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is my holy grail. Love it. I'm actually thinking I might film a natural makeup look really soon, because on an everyday basis I literally just wear really simple makeup. So if you'd like to see that, let me know down below. Also, let me know what you think about this look. It's one of my favourite looks, and like I said, these are all of my current favourite products. So yeah, let me know if you'd like me to film these more often as well, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!